Yo, what's going on, guys? Today's video is going to be about Eikonikos, I think is how you pronounce it, OmegA Corp, as well as a little bit about my project that's actually relaunching tomorrow with the last 44 NFTs. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So the word Eikonikos, and I really think I'm pronouncing it right, but I don't know, it is actually traced back to the meaning or essence of the word virtual. So this is going to be a metaverse, and they're aiming to revolutionize education, gaming, and business services through technology inside of the metaverse. So scrolling down, we can see that Eikonikos is a planet similar to Earth that is actually home to aliens. And the human life on Earth, though, possessed the powers that the aliens at Eikonikos needed to survive. And if you click the explore more, you can see that it says love, fury, despair, ecstasy, and dedication, so basically emotions, are just a few of the emotions that they absorbed as their energy in their world. The energy of life on Eikonikos began to dwindle, and the purity of emotions began to deteriorate. Scrolling down, it talks about their key focus, and their motto is quality. We exist to create memorable experiences and develop digital assets for users and investors to benefit from. Our asset utility and services provided through technology are the two main factors that make us stand out. And so we can go check out some of their assets, and I think this is just one of their assets that they created. And greetings from Xaria, I want to say, an alien being on the other planet in quotes. And if you go in, this does look really freaking cool. When they say quality, I mean, man, if I really pray if the assets look just like this, like, bro, I'm sold. These look incredible. They have the blurred background with like the non-blurred as it comes up, and like, dude, just it speaks for itself. The art is really freaking cool. Then you scroll down a little bit more, you can see they do plan on having rarities and benefits, but they're gonna release that later. Scroll down one more. Obviously, we know Cardano. The roadmap is pretty cool. So phase 1 will be their Genesis drop with multiple benefits for holders. More details to come. Phase 2 will be the prototype for their shopping complex experience, an amphitheater, and a movie theater. And they want to say, with these things, they want to change the way that e-commerce and platforms are experienced. Then phase 3, you have the Genesis 2 drop. Phase 4, you have the 360 view. So you should be able to like spin around and view the entire metaverse that way. And they're going to have their walkthrough for mobile. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be for mobile as well. And then phase 5 is experience real-time experiences in VR. So, you know, if you have an Oculus Rift or something like that, you can put it on your head. And by phase 5, you should be able to walk around their metaverse in VR. Lastly, we have their team, and they are doxed. And the first thing I was wondering is like, well, you know, where is the links to all of these people so that we can kind of prove it? But I didn't find that. So they say as seen on OmegA and MSN and stuff like that. So I went and I checked them out. And sure enough, they have an MSN article with all of them right there. And it talks about what they're going to do. They talk about how they got funding from an angel or a few angels in their investment and stuff like that. And then same thing over here you can see on OmegA. So it is the same picture, but you know, these are credible sources. So I am leaning towards a docs team that you can probably trust, but not financial advice. We're going off of some articles, so you know, it is what it is. So that's everything for now that I could find on Eikonikos. So when they do have their Discord come out, I may cover them again and give a little bit more further information. But until then, this is Eikonikos. Go check them out. Eventually, they'll be on Discord. At the moment, they're just on Twitter. So also, they do say if you talk about Eikonikos, you do get 10 whitelist spots for your holders. So if that does happen, if they're still giving out whitelist spots, you can come into my Discord and you'll go over once you're verified as a holder, and you'll go over to the whitelist raffle, and then I'll have like a new setup over here, which will be similar to like Score Club and how we're giving away those. You know, it'll say Eikonikos, whitelist spots available, 10, you know, when it is, it's unknown, and then just react with a symbol, and I'll pick some winners in probably about a week. But also, it is important to note, if you do not own an ocean, you are in luck. Because we are reopening the mint, there's only 44 oceans left, and the holders voted to open it up at 45 ADA apiece. So this is going to open up on the 20th for me at 4 p.m. Eastern time. This is actually one of those commands that I used that makes it your time. So when you view this announcement in CNFT announcements in my Discord, you should see your time pop up, not 4 p.m. It'll probably be different if you're in a different time zone. So if you're wondering what my NFTs are, these are the mythical ones. You can tell because it's like a landscape view. Then the other ones, the ones that are sniping, any of the ones, if you have a sniper, are uncommons. And then if you scroll up, any of the ones that are surfing, you know, on a keyboard, laptop, coin, doesn't matter. As long as they're surfing, those are the commons. These commons act as 1 entry for the raffle. The uncommons count as 3 entries for the raffle, and the mythicals count as 10 entries for the raffle. So what these entries are spots to help distribute the whitelists. And this is my way of rewarding everybody who helps support me and owns my NFT. So my NFT at the moment has no other use other than an entry for whitelist spots, but they don't go away. If you win, those entries are also reused for the next one and the next one and the next one. They don't ever go away. So, you know, for example, with Voyage, you would come over here and you would react to, you know, the symbol right here. And then what I would do is I would go into the mod chat and I would type in draw. And then let's see, we have 10 spots available, so I would say 10. And then I would go ahead and get the ID from here. And then I would paste the ID after that. And then it would draw 10 winners from here using this code. And there's a bot set up by Mad Miguel. And shout outs to Mad Miguel. He's in this server. He does amazing work. He's actually going to have his own project called NFT Seeker, which I'll have to cover in a little bit later. I'm not going to go into the details, but he is a phenomenal developer. And what it does is it takes all the entries from the people who reacted in here. It takes their Discord name and then it combines it with the Excel spreadsheet that we have when you drop your address. So I'll show you, you know, you go here to drop your address. I'm not going to click on it because it'll show people's addresses and I don't want to do that. But you drop your address in there and then it'll take all of the oceans that you own in that address and create entries. And then when I run this command, it looks at your name, it looks at the entries, and then it puts it in and it randomizes it and it picks winners fairly. All right, so just a quick little tutorial. Let's say you're not verified, you're not an ocean holder, you're not a whale holder, you're not a Poseidon holder. You just got your NFT. You just got your first Atlanick Ocean NFT. You're gonna head over to verify your NFT, follow these instructions using CNFT tools, and then you'll be given your role. If you own between 1 to 4, you're an ocean holder. If you own between 5 to 10, you're a whale. And if you own more than 10, you're a Poseidon. And then you'll come over to drop your address. You will drop the address there. That's all you need to do, no other command. And just make sure it's the address that holds the oceans. And then you will be given your entries. And then all you have to do after that is head over to Whitelist Raffle and then react to the ones that are still valid. Next project I want to cover is OmegA Corp, and this comes from Elephant Secret Society. At the moment, there are almost 9,000 members in their Discord. There's going to be a total supply of 3,333 on April 29th for 80 ADA apiece, and it looks like most of their whitelist is also filled. Why do I like this project? Well, there's a bunch of reasons. I mean, first off, if you know me, I'm a flipper. I look to flip, and then I think about the project and its longevity after the flip, after the mint. But starting off, I mean, the artwork. This is incredible. This face right here does not make me comfortable, but the artwork looks really cool. So let's see. All right, this I can get down with. No creepy face. I love the little smoke effects. Smoke effects freaking get me off. I'm just saying. They also got the freaking lighting in the chest, like it just looks clean. I don't understand the cat ears, but it does add some of that like playful aesthetic to it, and I do like that. This is kind of a gritty looking like old school bot, it looks like, just ready to F stuff up. I mean, I don't know exactly what all this is, but it looks incredible. Look at the freaking monkey. Oh my. All right, so we saw that they had 9,000 members, 3,000 supply. Supply to demand, really good. That's tick number 1, checkbox number 1. Checkbox number 2 is the art, looks great. All right, checkbox number 3 is coming up. All right, with the invention of the engine, owning a spaceship has become extremely important for a corp. There will only be enough parts to assemble 1,111 spaceships. Does this look familiar, guys? It should. It should. This is reason number 3. It's been working out for every project so far that's done it. Eventually, this cookie cutter is going to stop working. But at the moment, the cookie cutter is working fine. And so I'm going to keep going with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And yeah, they do have a little bit more for their roadmap, but those were the 3 key points that I really wanted to talk about with this project. And those are the reasons why I am going to probably mint this project. As always, I decide last minute, so I don't want to say for sure that I'm going to do anything. But this is everything I wanted to cover, guys. If any of this content helped you, please give me a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And remember to get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so we can spend more time with them. Until next time, guys, peace. it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.